Okay.
Alrighty.
So we have a wonderful start of the headlines. But yeah, no, I'm definitely I'm excited to get this thing started. Um, yeah, sorry guys, I didn't put an article in today, but I thought Biddy would take care of it. Sorry, Biddy. Love you.
No, no, yeah, love you. Got you, bro.
We're live on the YouTubes, folks.
Sweet.
All right.
We still got a couple more seconds left to go till 6 p.m. But yeah, I want to hear some smooth
Hi,
jazz.
everybody.
Scrap, if you don't mind. Serenade us, buddy. Oh, guys, it is 6 o'clock. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
You.
All right, let's get this party started. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Midday Rush. I am your host, T-Bone, and with me, as always, pushing the buttons, we have our dear Roma Nation. How are you today, good sir?
It's Friday, y'all. Let's get it.
In our next chair, we have the homeless man himself, Fluffy Hobo. How are you doing today, good sir?
I'm doing well. I can't match that energy, but I'm doing well.
In our next chair, we have the lovely Elizabeth. How are you doing today, dear?
I'm doing good, T-Bone. How are you? How is everybody?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you very much for asking. In our next chair, we have the wise and grumpy man himself, Brian. How are you doing today, good sir?
I am doing great. We are live on YouTube. We are live in Discord, and let's do this.
In our last chair, rounding us out, we have the guitar man himself, Scrapjaw. How are you doing today, good sir?
I'm doing well this evening.
Thank you very much, good sir, for those smooth jazz. Roma, get us started with the very first article of the day.
And here we go. This is from The Gray Zone. Facebook designates Gray Zone journalist Kit Klarenberg a dangerous individual. The notorious intelligence-friendly social media network appears to have imposed a ban on posting a recent report by Kit Klarenberg and is automatically restricting users who republish his work. Multiple Facebook users have reported being banned or having their posts censored after sharing an investigation by the Gray Zone Kit Klarenberg into CIA and MI6 involvement in the creation of ISIS. Readers who post links to the piece on social media networks find themselves frozen out of their accounts.
I don't think they can hear you, Roma.
Uh-oh, who can't?
Roma's not in the Discord.
Oh, you're not in the stage.
Slight
Technical
oversight.
difficulties, everybody. Technical difficulties. This is our very first week.
How about
but,
now?
You have to mute everybody.
All right, rewind. I just shared this article from Click Karenberg on Facebook, and post was immediately deleted, wrote Ricky Hale, the founder of popular independent left-wing outlet council Estate Media. In a Substack article published on April 5th, Hale wrote that the page was a hit with restrictions and I was told that I had shared a post from a dangerous individual or organization. Hale was only able to regain control of his Facebook page, which boasts over 44,000 fans, by removing administrative privileges from the user who shared it, which happens to be himself. Interesting. Other restrictions imposed due to sharing Klarenberg's work have not been lifted and may never well be. Hale says that he'd been blocked from changing the page's name, inviting people to join the page or create a new Facebook group. Quote, given Facebook had already reduced my page visibility over another absurd violation, I'm assuming my posts are going to be invisible. This means that Facebook page with 44,000 users has been rendered useless because of a state censorship that has been outsourced to big tech. This is not how a free speech society operates. All right, so my question here is, if the FBI and the CIA aren't going after him, then what makes Facebook the group to designate whether this person's dangerous or not?
Right. What makes them the arbiters of truth, you know?
Exactly.
Oh, I have the answer to this. Are you guys ready? You guys want to hear the answer? It's called one of the three letter agencies.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's the answer.
Yeah, those they people.
Yeah, because a lot of people are starting to notice that a lot of these tech companies, their CEOs or people that are on the boards are former FBI and CIA intelligence people.
Figures.
And I think a big reason why for this is because they need to have eyes on everything.
Hmm.
So of course they're going to have the credentials per se to work these types of jobs based on their history. But if there's a way that you can keep everybody on the lookout, or have the ability to spy, or to get specific information wherever you need, that's where you place them. And of course they will just be buried under a bunch of other names or people that work for the company that are in the same positions.
Right. Yeah, I mean they've allegedly injected themselves into Hollywood a long time ago because that pushes out narratives. So they need to control that. If that's what they're doing, allegedly again.
Allegedly,
But
I could name at least a half a dozen people, in Hollywood that allegedly did bad
mhm,
things.
mhm.
Come on now.
And a lot of people say, like, I was watching the PCC earlier, and like a lot of people, like Ian Carroll was saying, like that he noticed, like on TikTok, that he'll post things about like China, like he'll do all the hashtags and stuff like that, and he won't get banned. Whenever he does anything like three-letter agency wise, he gets all these like issues with his videos. So that's like kind of weird and telling. If that's actually what's going down. But if
if
a
you
lot
if
of
you
people are
ever if
saying
you
that,
ever question who's like in charge at the end, just like start talking not nice about any three-letter agency, and then just see which post gets deleted.
mm-hmm,
That means that
That's true.
agency is watching you.
Yep.
mm-hmm,
Which
Big
fun
Brother
fact,
is
you can-
always watching. Fluff, you were gonna say?
Yeah, you can FOIA request for information on yourself with the FBI and CIA at any point in time, and they have
Oh,
at least
really?
90 days to respond to you. Yep.
And what happens if they don't respond to you? Are you able to, do legal action or something?
Fourth Amendment violations on them, and then they have to you have to sue for the information, which they will always bend to you because that means that they are open up for discovery.
And the discovery means that they have to give you everything, right?
Yep.
And they don't want to do that because why would these three-letter agencies want to give you everything that they have?
Exactly.
Yep.
So, anyways, let's move on to what exactly he decided to post. All right. So this is from kitklarenberg.com, and it states active measures how the CIA and MI6 created ISIS. Within just 24 hours of the horrific mass shooting in Moscow's Crocus City Hall on March 22nd, which left at least 137 innocent people dead and 60 more critically wounded, U.S. officials blame the slaughter on ISIS-K, Daesh's South Central Asian branch. For many of the attributions celerity raised, suspicions Washington was seeking to decisively shift Western public and Russian government focus away from the actual culprits, be that Ukraine and or Britain, Kiev's foremost proxy sponsor. Full details on how the four shooters were recruited, directly and armed, financed, and who by yet to emerge. The Kremlin's claims have unearthed evidence that Kiev's SBU were the ultimate architects, which the agency denies, charging that Russian authorities knew about the attack and permitted it to happen in order to ramp up its assault on Ukraine. It's been recorded that the killers received funds from a cryptocurrency wallet belonging to ISIS, Tajikistan's wing.
Tajikistan.
Aren't you able to like
Tajik.
figure out, or isn't the three-letter agencies able to figure out, whose, account is whose and like where the money is coming from? Is that possible, or that's not possible?
I guess it would have to depend on how well your lawyer knows the law.
Well, and it
That's
also
my guess.
the other thing is like it depends on if they have access to people's like they can tie money flow together. Anybody can read those blockchains, but until they actually know whose wallet is whose and where money ends up going, like it's kind of difficult. It doesn't make it impossible, but yeah, this was the thing of the article that I think we covered this before when this attack happened 2 weeks before these Ukrainians, some of them I think were Ukrainians, right, that actually did this attack. The U.S. Embassy in the State Department said, "Hey, Russia, watch out! You're imminent for attacks from Islamic terrorists." Like they kind of knew it beforehand. So it's like, how? But anyway, yeah.
I mean,
They're all tied up in this, and this
Right.
article lays out all the different things that have to do with it. If you want to do that deep dive,
yeah, and you wonder why, like something like this, because Facebook is not going to look at this article and say, okay, this person is dangerous and whatnot, unless they're tipped off about something. You don't just declare that something is dangerous unless you actually know it's dangerous, because they could be opened up for liability. So somebody had to say something. Maybe they should do a FOIA request on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that requires money. Sometimes.
Speaking of money,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of money, this is great. From Unilad, I've never heard of this website. There's an asteroid being captured by NASA worth, what is that? Several $1 trillion.
It's
No,
being
no,
captured. Hold on.
It's
An
worth-
asteroid is being captured by NASA.
Correct.
All right, it's worth
Oh,
10
there you go.
$10 quintillion.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Quintillion. We got 100,000 million billion trillion quadrillion quintillion. Right?
You
Ooh.
can't make everyone billionaires.
Right.
It doesn't work
The-
that way.
The article's alleging that this would make everyone on Earth a billionaire.
The value of it, you could make everybody a billionaire.
Yeah, and then
Right.
gas will cost like $100,000 a gallon,
gallon.
just to like even it all out.
Well, okay. Now I have not been to any of these other countries, but correct me if I'm wrong, but like Asian countries, instead of, things supposed to cost like $1 or something, it costs like 1,000 yen or whatever, but like that's like their $1 or whatever, right? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're just putting extra zeros for I don't know what reason, but for
Shock
some reason.
effect. That's all.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Because people see a lot of zeros and they're going, whoa.
So much money! Oh my gosh! No, guy, it's
Yeah.
like $2. Come on now.
So, while the mission may have set off months ago, people remain intrigued on one particular NASA operation. Last summer, the space agency announced it was going to set off for the faraway asteroid named 16 Psyche, which it's well believed the asteroid contains precious metals, including gold, iron, and nickel, while also being very eye-watering amount. This is definitely going to be the next Ocean's 11 heist.
Are you telling me that we don't even know specifically what's on this meteor? We just have an idea.
Teams of engineers and technicians are working around the clock to ensure the orbiter is ready for the journey at 2.5 billion miles to a metal-rich asteroid that may tell us more about the planetary cores and how planets are formed, NASA said in a statement released last July. The spacecraft was successfully launched from NASA's Space Center in Florida, October 13, 2023. While many get excited over NASA's timeline, many are talking about what would happen if the asteroid does get captured. If NASA was to successfully mine the asteroid and bring it back to Earth, it says every person on the planet would essentially make billions. However, in reality, if scientists went through with this plan, it would crash the world's economy, kind of like every living person won the lottery jackpot, which I don't really see how that's possible because NASA would control that, and that would be more or less the U.S. government's money.
NASA would control who gets the money, so everybody in the U.S. would just be a billionaire, not the rest of the world.
No, you misconstrued the statement. NASA would essentially hold that value from the asteroid, but the U.S. government operates NASA, so it would be the U.S. government's money coming in. And effectively, if this doesn't drop the national debt and puts us in a surplus, then this article is just nothing more than full of malarkey. You know,
We're 38 trillion dollars in debt, right? Something like that. 38.
Mhm.
So theoretically, we would be debt free if we
With
got
a
a hold of this
surplus.
asteroid.
With a
Yes, like-
massive
Well,
surplus.
yes.
So what would we do with that surplus? See, I feel like absolute power corrupts absolutely. So what's gonna happen?
So-
Absolutely destruction, most likely.
What I think is going to is most likely going to happen here. I mean, exploration, the age of exploration back during the 14th, 15th century was always driven by profit motive. You know, hey, our food's bland. They have spices in Asia. Let's go to Asia, get spices so we don't have to eat bland food. There was a lot of money in it. That's how, you know, Columbus inadvertently discovered the New World.
Mhm.
He was looking to make a buck. Space is not going to be exploited until somebody figures out a way to make money off of it. This looks like a damn good way to make money off of it, and I'm sure Elon Musk already has his engineers working on it.
So this article brings an idea into my head, and I don't know what the panel feels about this, so I'm going to bring this up. If we somehow figure out how to space mine, we could use space mining as a prison sentence. Go space mine for 2 years, your freedom is cleared, because they'd pay off so much for
Right.
getting natural
I
resources.
have
Yeah.
a problem with that.
And where are they going to go?
I have a problem with that. It costs a lot of money to get the person from planet to low Earth orbit or whatever, you know, out of space. Number one. Number two, you know, food and water supplies. You need a lot of them.
Which leads into my statement of where are they going to go? They
Yeah.
would get them off world. They'd be trapped in a shuttle. They'd be mining an operation, and the material they bring back would be worth everything that we spent getting them up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
If they're you know looking for you know new metals and they find like some alien metal that's not found on Earth, you know, it could be you know used as like a you know really low supply, really small supply of like a really strong metal or like nth metal type thing from like space. But
Yeah, so you've got
I
material
don't
X
think-
that we don't know about that we're going to bring back to the planet, and the miners, whatever, get.
what would we use it for? What would we? Use
That's
it
just
for?
it, is we
Why
don't
would
know
it be
what we'll use
valuable?
it for.
It's not.
But you're missing the statement I made about using that as the new prison system. You're getting too
Oh
far
yeah,
off
no,
track
I
with that.
100% agree with that. 100%
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
But you also need to pay, you know, guards and stuff to, you know. be up
You
there
know
and
you
stuff,
don't.
right?
Where are they going to go? Like,
So NASA, the total cost for a hypothetical 4-person one week mission
mhm.
under their like new whatever is 2.5 million for cargo, food, supplies, plus 10 million in per mission fees.
And if they're bringing back, you know, $1 trillion worth of material, it's worth the cost.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if it's owned by the United States, looks like every American would be able to get $285 billion.
Well,
So
there's
don't mind.
It would be
don't mind
almost
my, don't mind my space suit that I have.
it'd be
beside me.
almost impossible. It'd be almost impossible to get the materials from space down to, you know, our orbit.
well, I mean,
Because of, you know, things burning up and stuff, you know, on
I mean,
reentry
we could
and stuff.
we can make this a whole conversation. We
Yeah.
absolutely could. But
I
we
mean-
shall.
I've heard people literally debate this over 2 days across 3 different Discord servers.
Oh
So,
man,
I think maybe we can move on. Just
yes.
All right, let's move on.
Right. We will move on to NBC News. Multi-state 911 outage shows fragility over systems, experts say. Lumen Technologies, a telecommunications company based in Louisiana, said that the outage was due to an issue installing a single light pole. BS. A major 911 outage Wednesday showed that the urgent need for increased modernization and regulation of the emergency system, experts in telecommunications and public safety told NBC News. On Thursday, Lumen Technologies, a telecommunications company based in Louisiana, said a statement that some customers in Nevada, South Dakota, and Nebraska experienced an outage due to a third-party company installing a light pole unrelated to our services. The outage left millions in multiple states without emergency access or to authorities for about 2.5 hours. Our techs identified the issue and worked hard to fix it as quickly as possible. We apologize for the inconvenience and appreciate our customers' patience and understanding. This seems like a test.
It's very hard to have patience and understanding when your 911 system is out. I mean, like you're kind of busy getting robbed or whatever else to have any kind of understanding and patience.
911, I'd like to report a robbery. Yes, I'll wait.
Right.
Right.
What, they have like the music going on and you like to try to keep you calm.
Discord music. Oh my
Right.
goodness.
Right.
All right, so here we go. The outrage left millions in multiple states without emergency access to authorities for 2.5 hours. Our techs identified the issue and worked hard to fix it as quickly as possible. We apologize for inconvenience. Harold Feld, Senior Vice President of Public Knowledge, a nonprofit public interest. Oh, here we go. Nonprofits again. Public interest groups that focuses on telecommunications and internet law said that a single pole should not be able to disable 911 in multiple states. Yeah, that was exactly my thought.
Right.
The world, because if that's the case, then you've just told the entire world how to take down our emergency system.
Maybe that's
Yep.
well, you know.
It's not like they already, have an idea of how to do that from, last year's China's balloons or whatever.
China.
China.
Yep.
Yeah. But also, like, let's go back to why third-party companies are running our government emergency communications. I mean,
Right.
if we're paying all this money in for taxes, I mean, I went up about 10-fold on my taxes this year. And
Get rid of
it
the third
came back.
party companies.
Get rid of taxes.
He's-
Well,
If we, you know what, Roma, if we get this asteroid, we should technically get rid of all the taxes,
Oh, yeah,
Technically.
exactly. And we would rule the world. No, the elites.
But it's
would
not
rule.
like we already don't, or just, are the world police,
I mean, we're working
Right.
on it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's continue. What is the very, very next thing, sir?
CNN.com brings us U.S. vetoes Palestinian attempt to gain statehood at the United Nations.
The
The United-
Communist News Network?
Yes. The United States on Thursday blocked the United Nations Security Council resolution that would have recognized Palestine a state. 12 members of the Security Council voted in favor for the resolution, while 2 countries, the UK and Switzerland, abstained. The US vetoed it. Well, if anybody's been in an investment group, anybody who gives the most money usually has the most pull. So, who runs the UN? We do. There you go.
Who runs the world, girls?
The Palestinian Authority president, Mohammed Abbas, sharply criticized the U.S. veto, saying the statement was unfair, immoral, unjustified, and defies the will of the international community, which strongly supports the state of Palestine obtaining full membership in the United Nations. Israel's foreign minister, Israel Katz, his first name is Israel. Okay. Praised the U.S. government for vetoing what he called a shameful proposal. The proposal recognized the Palestinians as a state for more than 6 months after the largest massacre of Jews since the Holocaust, after sexual crimes and other atrocities committed by Hamas terrorists was rewarded for terrorism. Kraz wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter, after the U.S. vetoed. All right. What do you got?
Is it possible that like NATO and the UN and everybody are strong arming the United States? Because they're just adding in all these countries, and next thing you know, they can all come together and be like, all right, We've got enough people here. We've got enough resources.
We
Do we
vote you
really
off the
need-
island.
Do we really need the United States?
Well,
Go ahead,
th-
Brian.
I just want to point out, Twitter has been X for what, a year now?
Yeah.
Isn't it,
Has it?
Yeah.
isn't it high time for these news organizations to update their style guides so they no longer have to mention that X is formerly Twitter? I think people know that shit by now.
Yeah, you would think.
Well, there are still people living under a rock, Brian. So you
Well.
have to say X, formerly known as Twitter.
It's like the whole Prince turned himself into a symbol fiasco all over again.
Mhm.
Right.
If anyone's old enough to remember that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm not old enough. Sorry.
You have to be born last century.
Yeah,
Right.
sorry, guys. I
Right.
was only born this century.
Sucks to suck.
Damn, you had to put it that way.
Gosh.
I don't know. I
Old
kind of see
people.
this as a desperate plea for the Palestine state to try and make themselves more important.
Mhm.
So that way,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's a way to force Israel to behave, or vice versa. You know, I'm not gonna get in that debate. Don't. I'm not getting in that debate. But that's my theory.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh, Fluff. Apparently, the Israel name is pronounced Yisrael. Israel.
If you're
Yeah,
a fan of
with
the
a
show,
Y.
you know I pronounce names wrong all the time.
All the time.
Thanks.
And yesterday or the other day, he wasn't able to speak. And
I mean-
yesterday we had Roma not able to speak. But you know what? We're gonna have a great
Thanks,
show
Biddy.
today.
We're having a great show today, guys. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. We're having a great show.
Yeah. All right. What's next
Dude, I
on
don't
the
know the
docket?
rules.
All right, let's move on to NBC News. Germany arrests men accused of spying on U.S. military sites for Russia and sabotage plot to undermine Ukraine aid. Ukraine does not need help for losing this war.
Why are we still sending money over to Ukraine? People.
It is a money laundering scheme with the Democrats and a lot of the other Congress people that allow here. They use the money to send it to Ukraine because it's a neutral country outside of the United Nations. They do a bunch of money laundering there, and then they send it back through using contractor work. Welcome to my conspiracy theory.
There we go. All right, this is Munich, Germany. 2 men have been arrested in Germany on suspicion of spying for Russia and collecting information about potential attack targets, include U.S. military facilities, authorities said Thursday. The German Federal Prosecutor's Office said in a statement that 2 German-Russian nationals, named only as Dieter S. and Alexander J., in line with the country's privacy rules, were working with Russian Secret Service agents to undermine international military support for Ukraine. Dieter S., who is suspected of being a former fighter for pro-Kremlin forces in eastern Ukraine, is accused of making arrangements for an explosive or arson attack in Germany. The German Foreign Ministry confirmed that it was summoned the Russian ambassador to Berlin on Thursday night in light of the arrests. Federal criminal police office arrested the men Wednesday in Bayreuth, a city in southern state of Bavaria. Bavarian state police searched the homes and workplaces. Some Ukrainian soldiers have been training at U.S. Military installations in this part of Bavaria. Arrest
Dun
warrants
dun
stated-
dun.
Oh, yeah, you're not slipping that one through us. Arrest warrants dated April. See, hold on. Let me rewind.
There are no U.S. military people in Ukraine. Right.
Right.
Wait. I thought that's a lie. I thought we still had people over in Ukraine.
Oh,
So when they talk, so
let,
yeah.
let me highlight something
Yeah,
here
military
for the.
man. You tell us
Look at
what's going
that.
on with the
Yeah, look at
military.
that. Look at that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Look there right there.
So when they talk about when they talk about saying things in plain sight, this is what they mean, and then they bury it amongst everything else.
Right.
Some
Very easy.
Ukrainian soldiers
that
have
or
been
they're-
training at U.S. military installations in this part of Bavaria.
All right, who wrote
So
this?
there's U.S. soldiers in Ukraine. That's what I
Okay,
said.
no, T-Bone. What this article is saying is that Ukrainian soldiers are training at U.S. military installations in Bavaria, which is part of Germany. United States has had military installations in Bavaria since the end of World War II. We never left. So it does not surprise me at all that we are training Ukrainian soldiers at these installations. I suspect that these installations are part of, there's a special forces group that operates out of southern Germany, United States Special Forces Group that operates out of that part of Germany. I suspect those Ukrainian soldiers had been training with the special forces at these installations because, as we all know, our special forces soldiers aren't allowed to go to Ukraine, so we bring the Ukrainian soldiers to our special forces.
And then we
Yeah.
train them how to do. We train them how to do jumping jacks, and they can't do jumping jacks. There was a video on this, guys. I wish I was lying. People don't know how to do jumping jacks. Like I get it's kind of a hard workout, but like it's kind of self-explanatory. Sorry.
I've seen OnlyFans models that can do jumping jacks.
Have you
Personal
now?
research?
Yeah, Roma. How have
Just
you seen
research,
these,
guys. Just
these-
research.
These
That's
things?
all.
Come on now.
All right. Well, let's move on. Let's see what we got. 6:30. Let's do this last. Go ahead and do this last article, Fluffy, and then we'll move on to our. next.
Alrighty, from BGR.com. Not familiar with this website, but Microsoft VASA-1 AI VASA 1 turns photos into lifelike talking videos, and it's insane. You ever want to talk to your dead relatives? Now you
No.
can.
Nope. Mm-mm. I got a Ouija
There's-
board for that.
I think
There's
it's kind
really-
of cool when they make like what's his name, Lincoln, when they make him like move around, like old historical figures, and they make them move around and talk and do all these things.
Oh, I saw a video of Lincoln, and it was him rapping "drop beats, not bombs." It was
No
pretty
way.
freaking funny.
Okay, I
was,
gotta see
it was
that.
pretty funny because like you could tell the voice was just distorted enough to not be real, but like it was still funny to watch him like rap like Slim Shady did.
Oh, I
Like,
love
It
that.
was great.
I gotta see that.
But there's really not much more to this article besides like, yeah, what else would you use this for? To talk to dead relatives.
Well,
I mean, the
thing-
technology is cool.
Or you could just create an image of one of us, and like we could be somewhere else, and we could still have the show going on or
Well,
something like that.
Okay, Tim Pool has been joking about this, but has he been joking about it? That they've been doing IRL Live is just AI generated, has been for the last 6 months.
Dun,
It
dun,
might be.
dun.
We might be AI generated images and people.
The
that's
show's
crazy.
fake.
That
Elizabeth
would
runs all
actually
of this.
right.
Uh-huh.
That would actually be a cool way to kind of prove the point of how a deep fake can really like mess with everybody. If they
Right.
actually did that, and they did that for months and then said, surprise, this is what's been going on, and nobody
Yeah.
like was able to catch it. But the anybody with like nefarious ideas can really do, like if they go into somebody's like pictures or something like that, they grab their photo and then they turn it into something, and now they throw that on like OnlyFans or one of these things.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
I'm saying it.
technology
I'm
is-
saying it right here. In
Mhm.
5 to 10 years, OnlyFans will not be women creating the content. It will be men creating the content for other men using an AI generated, system or something.
Yeah.
I'm saying it right here, right now.
Hey,
I
T-Bone,
want.
I
what?
agree with you.
I have
Mhm.
yeah?
an idea.
Really?
I got a business proposition for you, but we'll talk
Oh, yeah?
after the show.
Hey,
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
hey, write it down. T-Bone rolled a 20.
I'm doing it right now.
T-Bone rolled his first 20. Yo, let's go.
I mean, come on. Is it really that hard to expect a man to know how to please another man? I mean, the gay movement had something going for it, right? I will not explain, and I won't take questions.
No, it makes total sense. Absolutely. It's like the men are that become the new madams, like all the madams
It's
of like the Wild West, and
ma'am.
it's men now.
It's ma'am.
Ma'am. What the- God, your voice is deeper than Roma's. Like, bro, calm down.
All right. I'm going to take
Is
over
it
the
that
streak.
time?
I'm taking over.
Yeah.
Is it that time for me to win? Guys, I think it's that time. It's that time for me to win. I swear.
I'm taking over. I've taken over.
Let's go for it.
All right.
Yeah.
It's time for Beer or Not, guys. You know the rules. I'm going to present two headlines. One comes from Babylon Bee. The other one comes from a legitimate, maybe, news site.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You're voting for the fake
Hey.
headline. And if one of my fellow producers would be kind enough to start a 1-minute poll,
I got it.
headline number one is Biden canceling women's sports. Headline number two, Biden says when it comes to college women's sports, may the best man win.
Wait, Joe Biden can actually talk? And he didn't mumble?
Well, you know the press helps him out, or the mainstream press helps him out. Yes.
Guys, I don't think men should play in these women's sports.
Come on, man. I've seen
Co-
how
come
high
on,
them
man.
guys can jump. They can do it. Poll is live.
Wait. What's that? Oh, I'm gonna get a lot of trash for this. That one dude who was the decathlon thingy person, and then he changed to a woman or something. What's that dude's name? Person. The decathlon dude thing person.
Bruce Jenner,
Nothing.
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
sorry,
also
I
known as
wasn't paying
Caitlyn
attention.
Jenner.
I was thinking about the B articles. My bad.
Oh,
Yes.
Lord.
Bruce Jenner,
Joe.
aka Caitlyn Jenner. Yes.
Joe's just saying that, we can
Really?
have it. I don't know. I don't know who to pick. Biden says may the best man win, or Biden cancels women's sports. It's
And-
tied. I think we're gonna go with number A.
All right.
I think he might cancel the women's sports, but I don't even think he can define the word woman. So,
Oh, so you're picking one as the B headline.
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
no. Biden cancels. the
This is
No,
hard.
because Biden won't cancel women's sports because he can't even define the word woman. There. That's true. That's wrong. No.
I haven't been in a woman in 20 years.
That's like that video of Biden getting pulled away from looking at a baby.
Well, honestly, I'm surprised. The audience is split. T-Bone is appropriately confuddled. I'm going to reveal the B headline, and T-Bone, you're wrong.
Sir, I demand a recount and yeah.
I got it wrong too. Don't worry.
too.
We all got it wrong. Oh my
Shame.
goodness.
Absolute shame. Absolute
For shame, for shame.
That's crazy.
I can't believe Joe is now saying, may the best man win. See, like at least he can define the word man, I think. I hope. Yeah, shut up, Sinatra.
I was about to say he's rubbing it in down there.
He's making fun of me, guys, because
and
I
you know,
win. But
today's real winner is me, because I split the audience in two.
Yep.
That's your plan, right? That's your master plan.
That's always my master plan. Yes.
If you guys ever want to get a hee out of Brian, split the audience.
guys, if you want to see the flip side of the B, do not forget to check in or go in to Saturday at 2 p.m. guys?
2 p.m.
for
Eastern.
The weekend leftovers with none other than Brian and Elizabeth. Guys, I think it's time. I think it's time to play my favorite game. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, guys. I can't post the photos, so somebody else is gonna have to post the photo. Thank you very, very much, Fluff. Today, right now, we're gonna play the game that is my favorite, called Caption This, where I give you an AI-generated image, and you give me a caption that goes along with this image. Guys, this image, it's a little horrid, I'd say. I mean, like, weird. Raphael from TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, is like there with his like girlfriend or I don't know, dude. They're in like some dark alley, bro. I don't know what's going on, man. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, give me a caption for it. It's pretty good. I think. I mean, I think it goes a lot of different ways. Fluff, you said you had an idea for a caption earlier. Please tell me what it is, good sir.
I'm trying to get the spelling right on it.
It's
'Cause
okay. You don't know how
I'm
to
not-
talk or spell. It's
I-
fine, buddy.
Well, my spelling for Hebrewic languages is not good. So,
Guys, who knows Hebrew anymore? Come on now. That's a dead language.
okay,
Tell that to the Hasidic community.
right?
Okay. I'll let them know. Hey guys, Hebrew, it's kind of dead. It's like Latin. We're like, it's really important, but like nobody speaks it anymore.
So the quote I had was Leonardo learns about Yom Kippur.
What's that?
It's part of it's part of the Jewish religion.
It's
Okay,
like
yeah, but like,
it's like the the holiest day on their calendar.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, but like, what? Why? Like, how did it start? Like I don't.
It's like it's the Day of Atonement,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the holiest
So
day
like,
of the year.
they don't eat. They
fast
don't
day.
eat. They don't drink. They don't. All they do is pray.
No.
No.
Actually,
No,
I
there's
don't really
like
know that.
every one of the big Jewish holidays is a feast.
Yeah.
There's lots of
Yeah,
food.
yeah.
So it's just like a family getting together and having a really big, supper or something.
Think of it like Christmas, but instead of presents, you're repenting for all the things you've done throughout the year.
Ah, that makes total sense. Got it.
Not to be confused with Hanukkah, which is not an official Bible holiday, but it is observed by Jesus,
Yes.
as was tradition.
Tradition.
Jesus was a Jew. Changed my mind.
Right.
I think that's what it says in the Bible, but I haven't read it in a little bit, so I don't know.
Well, hey y'all, let's get some 20s on these
Yeah,
comments.
guys,
All right, so-
I haven't even looked at any of these captions, boss. Would you like to read them off, good sir?
Here we go. All right. First thing is first. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles meets the Shadow Man. Leonardo learns about Yom Kippur. Leo converting to Judaism over non-kosher pizza toppings.
That's Raphael.
Look,
Okay, whatever.
reptiles are unclean. They're unclean animals. It wouldn't happen. Just saying.
All right. The debate on whether pineapple belongs on pizza has been settled by Rabbi.
Damn it. All right, you got me to giggle. There's your 20.
There you go. All right, let's look on the YouTube chat. Let's see what we got here.
Mhm.
Nobody submitted anything on the YouTube chat for that.
Mm.
This is how Ninja Turtles are made, and we thought it was ooze. Well, it was ooze, just a different type of ooze. Ah, that's a good one. That's a good one, Bash.
Oh
It,
man.
it must be a secret.
What?
The secret ooze.
The secret sauce? Well, like I thought like the people, the Jewish people, you just told me that they eat a lot of food, so I'm assuming they're really good at cooking the food as well. So like I'm assuming that they have like a special seasoning or something like that they like put in their food. I don't know. I'm not Jewish.
I just thought of another one. It was thank you for helping with the tunnels.
Yeah.
Wait,
You
I
mean
have
the
to snip
tunnels in
off
New
my
York?
what?
Yeah, the Jewish tunnels in New York.
Dog,
That-
I literally. What are you talking about? Nobody told you how to play the game. I'm the person who doesn't know how to play this game, but I just told you the instructions on the game, sir. What are you talking about?
Huh? Who are
Someone
you?
in the chat's like, what's going on here? I'm like, dude, that's my job. I'm supposed to not know what's going on here.
He
It's my
might have
game.
just got here.
in the-
Dog, he's been here like from the beginning, bro.
No.
Oh,
Hey, Vashnik has another one in the YouTube chat. Teenage Mutant Jewish Turtles.
nice.
Yeah, it's got potential.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, it'd be. Oh, wait.
Heroes in
I got one.
Yamaka,
I got one.
Turtle
I got one.
power.
I got one. Shit. Master Splinter reverts back to his human form.
Oh. I had one that was super dark, so I didn't submit it.
Say it.
Okay, guys, we can go as dark as we need to here because we all know this is a game.
All right, I'll put it in the Discord and then you guys let me know.
I will read it because you know what? I have a very, very smooth voice. Teenage Mutant Ninja Cradle? Huh?
To negotiations.
I don't get it.
Probably for the best that you don't. Think of 3-letter agency code words.
SOS.
Okay, Biddy, I got it.
I don't get it. SOS? Wait, that's a 3-letter, right?
Ooh, I got one here. Listen, listen. Leo, my friend, you must stop practicing on those mattresses. It's raising questions every time we get raided.
I don't get it.
Pretty good.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda.
How does nobody get that one?
I don't get it.
I got it. I got it.
I don't get it. The Turtles getting their movie deal? That doesn't make any sense. Ben Shapiro's grandfather enlists Turtles to clean up Gaza?
Noski strikes again.
Jeez.
That's a 20. That's a 20. That's a good one.
Noski strikes again. Damn.
Oh, man.
Yo, that's crazy. T-Bone has the attention span of a hummingbird. Stories from 3 months ago go poof. Dog, I have 10 concussions. Thank you very much, good sir. You know
Aw.
what? I don't want to hear these shenanigans.
Sounds like you need another one. It'd be like the odd number from Family Guy, right?
No, I can't have another one because the doctor said that if I get another one, I get to leave the hospital in a body bag. I
Hey,
said,
Oh,
Hey, Rick, Noski is not rigging anything. You need
dude,
to
he
get
rigs it all the time, bro.
you need to get good, Rick. You just need to
get
get
good, scrub.
Get good, scrub.
Get good, scrub. Yo, that's gonna be our new motto. Not motto, but like you know the thing.
We can't take that. It belongs to the internet.
Does it really?
It does.
Oh man.
I still prefer our original one. You know.
Mhm.
F
Oh
it,
yeah,
do it live.
we just can't. We just. I mean, yeah, but like.
You know, we really can't use it anymore. When we were
Screw it. We'll
when-
do it live.
When we were only on Discord, we could get by with it, but we can't get
You know what? I
We
think we
need
should
that
just we should
clip
just
for
change it
sure.
to screw it. We'll do it live. I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? It's up to debate, guys. Are we going to pick like an actual thing?
I
and
think
we know-
I think we need a poll. I think a poll. Is
I think we
warranted
do
here.
too. Mush Shapiro becomes the new Master Splinter.
Yeah,
Oh.
considering Sanoski's got 6 and 6 at the lead.
Who's doing the poll? You want do you guys?
Okay,
Me
so
as a-
then we gotta decide between Sanoski's two. I mean,
Yeah.
we gotta have it. Sanoski's gonna win. We
Oh
just
my
gotta
gosh.
pick the best one. That's all.
I just posted one more.
Oh
Mhm.
shit! Roma's trying to get back in there.
Meet at the plane, October 7th. We ride at dawn. I don't get it. What's October 7th? Sorry.
That was
feel
the
stupid.
day
The attack on
the attack on
Israel.
Israel.
Yeah, in Gaza.
Oh yeah.
where
that thing.
where the whole beef kind of like or
Yeah.
this most current beef began.
You mean like the war that's been going on for 2,000 years?
Yeah, this new chapter of beef.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got it. Got it. It's nothing
right.
like a war that's been going on for thousands of years. It's cool, bro.
Yeah.
Someone read me the highest one.
Okay, yeah. So Sanoski said, Ben Shapiro's grandfather enlists turtles to clean up Gaza. And the other one is the debate on whether pineapple belongs on pizza has been settled by a rabbi. Ooh, it should be Rabbi Splinter. Wait, do rabbis have names? Like Rabbi John or something like that?
This would.
Should be like Rabbi Splinter or something like that. I don't know.
I think so.
Dude, all I know is superheroes.
All righty. That's it.
All ready for what? Are we ready to do the poll? Because I'm ready. Secret Jew tunnel finds lost pet turtles 17 years later.
Damn.
Guys, I'm gonna go with the first one because Ben Shapiro enlists the turtles to clean up Gaza. It's kind of funny. But also the debate on the pineapple, whether or not the pineapple belongs on the pizza. Okay,
Yeah.
guys, I want to ask the panel, guys, does pineapple belong on pizza?
No.
Hell
Yes.
no.
Listen, I eat it. I'm Italian. I make my own pizza, but I will eat it every once in a blue. I get a craving for it. I get a lot of flack for it. I don't know. It's
Oh.
good. A little bit of ham, a little pineapple,
Yeah,
a little
pineapple and ham. That's what I'm saying.
Hot
Biddy.
sauce.
Biddy.
Yes.
And hot sauce.
sauce.
Oh yeah.
Biddy,
Pepperoni, bacon, hot sauce.
does your mama know this about you?
Actually, I don't think she does.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
almost as bad as
Time
mayonnaise
out.
and
5
cheese on
seconds.
pizza.
Guys, 5 seconds, and they're neck and neck.
Yeah.
These captions are neck and neck.
Yeah.
B is funny on a different
Oh.
level when you are a Jew, but I'm not a Jew though. So I don't get it.
Shapiro won by by one vote.
Yeah. See? You know what, Brian? For the last couple minutes, I'd like to try to get Sanoski up here if we can. If we can't, let's try and do some story or something to fill the time.
Well,
What do you think? Or
Let me DM our friend the room info.
you know what, Scrap? I want to thank you, buddy. Today, your guitar skills have just been like phenomenal. Like honestly, schnazzy.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so guys, the person who won was Ben Shapiro, enlist the turtles to clean up Gaza. I think that was pretty funny. I didn't make me chuckle, but definitely, trash talking Ben and making a joke out of Ben is kind of funny, I will say. Technical difficulties with the Sanoski thing, or should we go for a story?
I sent him. I DM'd him the link to the call. If he shows up, we can get into him. But let's go to another story because there's nothing I like less than dead air. So let's not have dead air.
Alrighty. From SCNR.com, 2/3 of baby boomers not financially prepared for retirement. With the
Oh,
surge
dude,
of
I'm
boom-
not a baby boomer, am I?
Just a
No.
baby.
No.
With the surge of boomers retiring now between now and 2030 would have a major impact on the U.S. economy. Between 24 and 2030, more than 30 million Americans will turn 65. However, according to a new study at the ALI Retirement Income Institute, a majority of those hitting retirement age by 2030 are not financially prepared for the retirement. Based on assets and likelihood of living 20 more years into retirement, 2/3 will face difficulty maintaining their current lifestyles. More than half, 52.5% of assets of $250,000 or less, the study found this will make it more likely that those individuals will have to rely primarily on Social Security for income, which, by the way, I have a hot take. Social Security is set at a current rate, but everyone's fighting for a raise in a minimum wage. But nobody's talking about raising Social Security benefits because that doesn't rise with inflation fast enough.
That's right.
What do you guys think?
No, remember we were talking. I said this a couple weeks ago. Back in the 60s and 70s, the way that people retired, because we didn't live as long back then. So
Right.
you had your Social Security, you had your savings account, and you had your pension. It was like a triad. All three of those came
Triad.
together in a way in which gave you the ability to retire or to start a business or to go live in some island off the coast of Costa Rica named Jurassic Park. Anyways, so that was the way that you retired. But once they started bringing in 401ks and these things, then the employers didn't need to pay the money anymore. You paid it in yourself.
Mhm.
And, fast forward 30, 40 years later, and now you can see what position that we're in. So I'm wondering, where exactly is all the rest of that money gone?
Oh, into the pockets of 10% for the big guy.
Something like that. Shareholders, maybe.
Yeah, could be.
What do you
Wherever
think,
the government
Sea-Dog?
dams deals it.
It's very possible. I mean, they're not expecting anybody to sit around and do the numbers game of like it would take a lot of like effort. Like you literally just like not have a job, not do anything else, not sleep, and go from like the 60s all the way to now and all the different possibilities and anybody who had any way of getting in there and siphoning off any monies. It would take a long time, and they know this. It's very, very hard.
So
to
I got
figure
a
this
hot
stuff out.
take.
Go for it.
Just get rid of retirement altogether. Work till you die.
Who said that recently? I saw a meme about something like that. Was it a Ben Shapiro meme? I feel
It
like
was
I
a Ben
seen
Shapiro
it
thing.
was, right?
I'm so
mean-
confused.
Isn't it true though? Like the oldest living people still work up until they can't, but they live way longer than most people
Okay,
do.
the
Yeah.
reason
Those
the
blue
reason these people
zones?
die right after they're done working is because they don't have any drive.
Well, it's not drive; it's lack of purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And also like sometimes like you go on retirement and your insurance and everything sucks and it doesn't cover anything, so you have to go back to like a regular job in order to get some decent health care, so you can be like sick and have to work so that way you can pay for your health care, but you don't qualify for Medicaid because you're just a little over the threshold.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Sonosky, thank you very much, sir, for joining us. Would you happen to have any, speech, created for your wonderful, wonderful win? It's your second win this week, isn't it?
It is. So here's my words of wisdom. I agreed with Aaron. Pineapple on pizza debate was the funnier one because pineapple goes on what kind of pizza, guys? A ham
Trash.
pizza.
He's such a ham.
You gotta get the rabbi's blessing for that.
Mhm.
Mm,
I don't
The
get
ham
it.
and cheese.
Ham is not kosher.
right.
Oh,
That's the joke.
Mhm.
sorry.
I got it.
Also, isn't there something between like cheese and meat? Like you're not supposed to put them together? I
That's-
don't really
yep.
know. But
You're,
yeah,
you're not supposed to mix your meats and cheeses. Pigs are unclean. Although pizza is technically not 11. I don't think. Well, no, I think it does rise, so it is leavened. But you can get cracker crust. I was in Florida once, and I had kosher pizza.
You can do cauliflower crust. I don't recommend it, but I mean, it's a thing.
Yeah, it's not bad. You have to really drain out all the water, because it's not good. You have to season it well. You might as well just do like cheese on cheese pizza,
And-
like low carb.
And I did try to come up with a third one so I could get another one up there with 6 votes just to screw the T-bone a little bit. But the third one just wasn't coming to me. Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
No
It's all good.
worries.
It's all good.
All right. So
It
it's
is. It is
getting-
that time, sir.
Yeah.
You have your own show that you have to get ready, sir. So we're gonna kick you off the stage. But do you have any last words, sir? I guess
He
not.
already left.
She said,
Well-
"Peace."
He said deuces. Ha. Well, thank you very much, guys, for listening in to our very own Midday Rush. I am your host, T-Bone. Guys, it has been such a wonderful, wonderful show. We have none other than the boss, Roma Nation, with us. The homeless man, a fluffy hobo, the lovely, lovely Elizabeth, the wise man himself, Brian, and ending us out, we have the guitar man himself, Scrapjaw. Brian, please end us out, good sir.
All right, so guys, hey, thanks everyone for showing up, hanging out with us. I've got to ask you all though, we got to end it out. Get off my lawn, stay on the sidewalk. You know the deal. I'm going to try to time this just right, Scrapjaw. Work with me here. Bring it down, Scrap. Bring it down, Scrap. Ending the stage now.